that was not nearly as long as it was in the last match. We are now ready for the first of the best of 3 of the final games. So we will be getting started. Team Beastime has Alistar, Zillion, and Sona. They've already been calling it in the chat the Mad Cow Bomber because Zillion will place a bomb on top of Alistar. Alistar will dash in. Alistar will knock people in the air, and then the bomb will explode while they're in the air. Very interesting combo there. Purple team has Skarner, Nautilus, and Soraka. Not a whole bunch of damage, but a whole lot of tank and heal. So it'll be very interesting to see how that turns out. We don't see any crazy cleanse work going on here this time. Skarner with Exhaust Ghost is going to try to make it so that when he pulls people, he pulls them even further. Nautilus will have his hook, so lots of crowd control on the purple side. Blue side, Alistar taking Smite, so may see him farming more in the jungle. So we will see how this turns out. No AD carry on either side of this match. Very interesting. This is the first match of the day, I think, where we've not seen any AD carries. So we are now in the 3-minute delay. Alright, so with 2 minutes, let's take a look. No super strong crowd. I mean, Alistar's got his knock up and knock back that works kind of like crowd control. You do have an exhaust on Sona. Once Sona hits level 6, you'll have Crescendo, which is a very nice piece of crowd control. Zillion can apply a slow, but you don't have any stuns. Nautilus gets at least 2. 3 if you count... excuse me. 3 if you count his hook landing and pulling you as a stun. Team Pox says, we got this. So, no shortage of confidence from Pox. While we wait for the last minute and a half to go, we'll get a little bit more music going while I get a drink. Alright, so back finishing up the loading here. Should be hitting 100% on Sonos shortly. Uh, had one or two people asking, saying the video was stuttering. If you're seeing some issues, let me know. I don't see anything that's indicating that we have stream issues, but I will uh, certainly mark down the time and try to look into it later. And no worries, the music will still be there when we come back from the end of this game. So we will have more music as we wait for the second game of the best of three to start, because there will be at least one more game. All right, very quick purchases. That's something we haven't seen in most of our matches today. Very quick initial purchases, getting on the base very quickly. Um, it looks like we're having Nautilus and Soraka go bot lane, so we're going to set everything up there to do that. And the entirety of the blue team is moving down through the middle of the map. But no real poking going in at this point. We see Sona charging up power chords. Darth, I see you in there trying to steal my viewers. Alright, so, no real action in the jungle there. Blue team kind of waited it out, didn't see much. Gonna have Alistar in the jungle. This is the first time we've had a dedicated jungler tonight. It'll be very interesting how that goes, particularly with the new smite on the super low cooldown. Be able to clear up that jungle fairly quickly. It does mean you have a Sona 1v2ing. That is going to be a very, very rough matchup. Up in the top lane, you've got Skarner going in against Zillion. Skarner getting quite a bit of damage done. Skarner, very underplayed champion. A lot stronger than a lot of people give credit for. Skarner's super tanky, has a nice slow. His ult's actually fairly nice. But it is a strange champion to play. We see Sona just desperately trying to keep the minion wave fairly clear because she does not have great wave clear capabilities. We see Alistar taking advantage of the fact that he is a very strong jungler, going ahead and taking the purple side altar, and is then going to try to make his way over, I'm assuming, to his altar, but instead is pausing to farm the jungle. And you're going to have 3-man collapse onto Alistar now. And quite a bit of damage going on. Alistar does not have an escape. And Alistar is going to give up First Blood. First Blood gold goes to Soraka, who will probably be building AP carry since there's very little AP damage on that side. But Blue Team does finish claiming the second altar, so they do get the AP, AD buff. Give up a kill for it. You don't want to give up First Blood, but First Blood is going to go anywhere. On Soraka's probably best. As Zillion gets dropped very low, Sona doing a pretty good job keeping her minion wave, the minion wave fairly clear, not allowing a whole bunch of damage onto the turret. And with the altar, first the purple side altar getting unlocked fairly quickly, uh, or getting locked so quickly, it is now already unlocked and purple has already gone and retaken it. So that major buff is gone, but that was 90 seconds of bonus gold to the blue team. Helps make up for the gold lost due to giving up first blood. Okay, so still not quite sure what's causing the stutter issues for some viewers. Apologies to those who aren't having the best of viewing experiences. It still doesn't look like it's on this end. We're not having any drop packets. All it is getting out to the Twitch server just fine. So apologies for that. We've got purple team gonna have a 3-man push down the bot lane. Skarner not quite level 6 yet, so not able to pull Sona away. And that anchor somehow goes right through Sona but doesn't actually connect. And there's Sona flashing with Crescendo. Flash Crescendo does lock everyone up, but Soraka able to peel away and heals him out. Skarner's still at 400 health. There's just not enough damage to pick up a kill here. And Nautilus pulls away from Skarner. It's going to allow Zillion to be caught by Skarner, but Zillion's ult will resurrect him. So no credit for a kill there. And Skarner goes crystalline to pull away from the rest of the fight. So all that action, no kills come out of it. But lots of summoners used. All 6 flashes on the map are down, all roughly on the same time schedule. Blue team is completely out of summoners. And there's a kill of Nautilus. Nautilus got caught out. So that was an execution, though, not a kill, because no kill credit over 2%. And I've got this odd thing popped up there, and I think I just closed the League of Legends map. Reconnect to that. Apologies for that. Had an odd window open up and could not get rid of it, and closing out the odd window closed League of Legends. That's unusual. So we'll go back. Hopefully we won't miss too much. We come back and Zillion died. So we missed a Zillion death. And now we see Nautilus far in the jungle, trying to keep the jungle away from Alistair, who is having to push out the top lane while Zillion respawns. Sona doing a very good job keeping damage off of her turret. Already has the Chalice of Harmony. He's going to have the mana to continuously spam her spells, and that's what she'll need. The cues from Sona not quite targeting who she wants to target, not able to get the poke onto Nautilus. Power Core does land though. And Alistar finds himself a roaming Soraka and Nautilus. Crescendo comes out, Nautilus drops 500 health, gets healed, and the healed health goes away almost immediately. Sona picks up credit for the kill. Nautilus taken down. Soraka being chased. There's a slow. Alistair trying to get in position to do a nice knockup. There's one knockup. And does not use the headbutt. Doesn't want to risk knocking her away from the team. And Skarner having to run away. So 3v1 chase. Sona actually going to push out. Alistar taking the purple side turret now. And just barely getting the altar secured before dying is Alistar as he moves back. And see, Zillion with a fair bit of AP already. Just the bonus AP from the Chalice of Harmony. But the bomb's doing quite a bit of damage. Alright, both teams just fairly content right now, trying to farm up, trying to get a fair bit of gold. Alistar pushing through the jungle, making sure to get as much use out of that smite as possible. Soraka maybe a step forward just a little bit. There's the knock-up and the knockback. Soraka now back in the fight, back in the blue fight. It will be a miracle and a wonderful flash, and then 2 fail flashes from Alistar and Zillion. That's going to get Soraka away. 2 horrible fail flashes. Now we see Ignite on the Alistar. Alistar very low. The Resurrection comes in from Zillion. Alistar gets brought back up, but it's so low health, it's going to die again. That turns into a double kill, and Soraka is back in the fight during all of that, having not died and able to heal back up. And Sona just barely escaping. Skarner chasing very, very deep and gets dropped very low, taking multiple tower shots. Nala's reclaiming the purple side altar. That's gonna remove the AP buff and give them a little bit extra gold now, but still, that's a rocket escape. That was an amazing escape by Soraka. We see Alistar coming back in. He's going to try to get another kill. There's the depth charge used on Alistar's, but still not going to keep Soraka from being knocked up and knocked back. But still, no damage on the blue side to really follow up on the nice use of crowd control. Crescendo comes out from Sona, blocks up most everyone. Soraka standing in the very back of the fight, trying to hold on long enough to get one last heal off and finish the fight. Skarner with a bomb running to his team almost kills Nautilus. When you have a bomb floating over your head, you do not run towards your teammates. Soraka's gone and picked up the health crystals. Going to use that to keep pushing the lane, actually. Moving up and Star calling down, clearing out minions. But now Sona's going to come in from behind. But Sona's going to start taking minion damage. Minion damage is fairly dangerous. And the that is very close. Star calls magic resist shred really added up there and resulted in a very nice amount of damage coming out from Soraka. Just across from each other, we see Alistar, Nautilus farming, and now Zillion and Skarner. Skarner going ahead and chasing is going to end up with multiple bombs on his head. And Skarner still trying to come in. But a nice knock-up, no knockback. The knockback instead used to save Zillion. Got Zillion grabbed, it's going to pull him back, but it's still not going to get the kill. Soraka now coming up as well. It will be very hard to either side to pick again. Now here comes Nautilus and Sona, so it's going to be another 3v3 fight underneath the turret. Crescendo comes out and does lock up 2 of the 3. Lots of bombs on Soraka. Soraka down to 400 health. Ultimate kill comes out and almost tops off the entire team. There's the resurrection onto Alistar. Alistar comes back, half health, no mana. Asking what division teams are. This was a in-house draft set, so it's no set division. On the blue side, it's a flat gold and a silver, and I think on the purple side, it's 2 golds and a silver. And I think first turret is going to fall. Skarner does get the first turret. And Zillion and Alice are having to fall back as Skarner and Soraka keep dropping damage. And this magic resist shred from Soraka being incredibly helpful this match. You see Pearl team with both altars under control getting that bonus AP and AD. We've got Soraka now still moving down, trying to star call minions, ends up star calling a single minion. But that does prevent you from pushing the lane, I guess. Altars unlocked, Alistar going ahead and claiming it. Nautilus also farming in the jungle. Both teams trying their best to get quite a bit of gold, and the scroll points. It's the tab key. Oh, okay. That's news. Now with jungle farming done, Nautilus come back 3v2 in the bot lane. Nautilus are a little bit late in the party, but fair before the fight breaks out. Power cord going up from Sona, landing on a Skarner. And Anchor just missing Sona again. That hitbox seems a little bit weird when it goes into Sona. That's twice it seemed to pass right through her body and not actually connect. And silence on the Zillion is going to prevent a lot of the health. And Zillion's trying to get somewhere safe. And now got Sona been ignited, and Alistar trying to finish the fight. Skarner down to 100 HP. It's going to be really hard for them to get the kill. Skarner's got such high movement speed through his abilities. Going to be able to sneak away. There is no health crystal for him to pick up. And Skarner does get away safely. Zillion a little bit is now respawning, come back top lane. Skarner did not recall, so if Zillion walks into him, he may be able to pick up a kill. Alistar also heading top. And now Soraka's gotten caught in between Zillion and Alistar. Lots of damage going down. There's still a bomb on top of Soraka. Oh no, the bomb is gone. Soraka at 300 health. There's movement speed buff. Alistar trying to get in front. There's the bomb on Soraka. She will die this time. But Nautilus is there now. And so not going to be able to pick up another kill probably. The headbutt not quite enough to keep him out of turret range. And now Skarner's there as well. And the movement speed buff. Oh, and a nice crescendo from Sona locking everyone up. Knockup coming in, 3v2, and Nautilus now drops very low. The bomb has exploded. There's the kill. Sona picks up the credit for the kill. Skarner down to just under 1,000 HP. And Zillion, having already used his resurrection, actually did not use it. It was available. So, did have his ult available. Could have possibly brought himself back. But Sona does manage to grab the altar and is now working to escape with her life. And Alistar will halt the escape and pick up the health crystal just to ensure no one gets a movement speed buff. Now Soraka is caught by Alistar again, being knocked back. Soraka incredibly tanky already. Another crescendo come out, another fight break out. This is just one fight after the other. Lots of trading back and forth. Zillion not at this party. Will be coming in late, but we'll have a full set of bombs available to drop. And the Zillion resurrection goes on to Alistar. Alistar comes back. Knockup coming, and now a slow on the Skarner, trying to good deal, but Skarner instead grabs Zillion, pulls him back to his team, and Nautilus able to pick up credit for a kill there. No resurrection available. Alistar and Sona trying to defend against the turret. Sona still has not lost her turret. I expected Sona to have a whole lot of trouble trying to 1v2 a Nautilus Soraka. Has actually done an incredibly good job. But now you have Skarner possibly stealing an altar. Alistar acting like they wanted to threaten it. But now you're going to have a three-man cap on the altar. That altar is going to get out. There's another fight. Crescendo comes out again. The knockback going to Soraka, trying to get the stuns down. There's just no time to catch your breath in this fight. Skarner down to 400 HP. Bomb is out, and there's the explosion, but only after the heal from Soraka with plenty of armor to Skarner, and now Skarner is almost back up to full HP. Alistar and Nautilus both drop. And so the two major tanks for both teams are gone, but Skarner still far tankier than Zillion Sona. And another turret down. That's 2 turrets down now for the purple team. And resurrection onto Sono. Sono's going to does not have Kushiro available. And the silence is in. That's probably going to end this particular fight. Purple team falling back, going to attempt to finish up buying items. Both teams going to take a little bit of a breather. I say that as Skarner moves to continue clearing out the jungle. Taking a look at items, you have Rod of Ages on Zillion, fairly standard AP build. Same thing with Sona, your AP build for mana-hungry champions. And some magic penetration, trying to get through the magic resist that Soraka is building. And naturally gives her team some passive. And Skarner just going balls deep into the base, and now has no escape. And Sona gets shutdown gold on Skarner. And Alistar now going to be retaking the one altar. Is trying to retake the altar, is not having much luck. And there it goes. The altar finally reclaimed by the blue team, so both teams with 1 altar each. And now with Sona recalling, possibly more AP items coming out. Nothing completed just yet. See Skarner with a completed Trinity Force and Aegis of the Legion. Lots of magic resist coming out on the team. Also, Skarner with the new Trinity Force does get nice movement speed buffs whenever he lands his attacks on champions. So Skarner, very high mobility. One of the few high mobility champions left in this particular limited champ pool that we have available. And another ultimate heal is going to prolong this fight. Going to give Nautilus enough time to join the fight. But Skarner runs the wrong way after getting knocked up from knocked back by Alistar, trying to finish off. But here comes a depth charge and all sorts of weird lag going on. I just watched Alistar run through like 3 different things of structure. That's weird. Okay, I don't know what just happened there. But, I have no idea what just happened there. Everything just kind of went wonky for a bit. The end result of all of that, Alistar is dead, Skarner, Nautilus both dead, Zillion, Sona, and Soraka all live to fight another day. Soraka picking up an altar. And lots of bombs going out, clearing out minion waves as Zillion continues to rack up a fair chunk of gold. He and Alistar trading CS back and forth, both at 106. As things calm down and get resettled, taking a look at items, we see Skarner, Trinity Force, Lock of the Iron Solar, more tankiness, and Twin Shadows to give Skarner another slow in his pocket. Nautilus with a Frozen Heart to reduce auto attack speed and give himself cooldown reduction, and some magic resistance for Magic on Cloak. Soraka with mana regen, magic resist negation, and a lot of health. We see Skarner's grab Sona's trying to pull her back into the team, and does so. Sona will be resurrected, does not have Christian available, so immediately has to flash. Otherwise, she would just be popped again. But now Alistar is in trouble, and there is no resurrection available for him. Lock of the Iron Solari has been used. We saw it fading off of Soraka, obviously not taking too much damage. And the ping's going out from the purple team, trying to land damage on the turret, trying to get focused onto the turret. Alistar knocks Skarner into turret range, trying to force turret hits. But Skarner actually able to tank those turret hits very well. Now we see Alistar just missing the knock-up, trying to get in range. Does manage to knock Alistar back, or knock Nautilus back. Depth charges there, does pick up Alistar. Lots of damage going on to Nautilus, and Nautilus is going to die to a Zilean bomb. We see now Soda with a Banshee's Veil already. Another altar go down, so this could be a double altar capture, both altars locked for 10 seconds. The AP, AD boost in blue team's favor for that full duration, no chance of being pass play. Zilean gets grabbed though, and is being pulled by Skarner. Alistar, nice job knocking him away, trying to let Zilean get away. But now the question is Alistar going to be able to get away? And Crescendo goes out. There's so much health. Soraka already over 3,000 HP. Skarner over 3,000 HP total. And just not enough damage going down. And we see Zilean's ultimate used on Zilean, but Zilean escapes anyway, so the ultimate wasted. And now we see Purple Team actually going and trying to take Dire Maul. I was going to say relatively early in the match, but we're actually 33 minutes in, so this is a fairly long-running match. Soraka very low, actually having some issues here. And now here comes Alistar. They could actually turn and continue the fight on Valmaul. Valmaul down to 2,000 HP, and Skarner dropped very low. Alistar's going to finish off Valmaul, or at least try to. Does have Smite available. And now Blue Team is the one picking up the Valmaul buff. So very interesting. That's equivalent to a Baron steal. You do get the Valmaul buff gives bonus attack speed, cooldown reduction, and HP and mana regeneration. No AD AP buff. That only comes from having the alternate controls. Goes goes out, does lock up all 3 players. Zillion is dropped very low, but is going to be resurrected by his ult. Comes back to full health, is trying to move out of move to a position where he can continue to contribute. Bomb's going to blow up. That's going to kill Soraka. Yes, that does kill Soraka. Zillion is also killed by Soraka. No, Zillion's killed by Nautilus. And the knockback forcing Nautilus Skarner away from Sona. Still a 2v2. Both super tanks still up and running. Most of the major damage is off the map. Skarner is fairly low, but now you have Nautilus trying to run away. He's going to have a very hard time. One auto attack will finish it off. That ends up being a 1-for-2 trade. Blue team winning these team fights by the barest of margins at this point. With a nice wave of minions, Purple team's going to try to take their first tower of the game. Bot lane tower does go down. And the knockback trying to force Skarner out of position. And the knockup also throwing back. And a power chord from Sona for good measure. Drops Skarner down 2,400 HP. And the blue team begins to regroup. One alternative for each team at this point. And a giant wave of minions up in the top lane. And Zillion's going to drop a couple of bombs to try and clear that out, while Skarner and Soraka try to reclaim the blue side altar. So now that thinnest of margins that the blue team's winning team fights by may be negated by the 10% AP and AD buff. That might be enough damage to turn these fights in Purple team's favor. But right now it's 11 to 10 in kills. Gold differential is a mere 700 gold. All champions nearing complete builds at this point. Very well fought and organized team fights, very well fought lanes. Everything in this game is lining up just to be an epic finish. Lots of pings going down, maybe to indicate either this is where they are. And we have Nautilus hooking in on Alistar, and then a 3-person knockup by Alistar, and then Alistar knocks Soraka into the rest of the team. Soraka does seem to be the focus. Alistar ults, trying to get the damage reduction in. Sona, very low on health, is being resurrected by the Zillion ult. Still being pulled away. Alistar in the middle of the team fight, just taking everything he can throw. Another 3-person knockup. Zillion is finally taken out of the fight. Now it's just Alistar and Sona trying to hold off Alistar down to 100, 200 health, 100 health. And it's dropped so low. Turret not doing enough damage. Skarner down to 50 HP, and a Q from Sona is able to pick up the kill. So that ends up being a 1-for-2 with now Soraka trying to finish off, but here comes Nautilus as well. Have the potential here for another kill. Stun, and Sona picks up another kill. Sona is godlike. Picks up another kill. Sona to 300 HP. Soraka taking turret shots. This is a double ace. We have 15 seconds of nothing happening on the map. Well, that's something you don't often see in League of Legends. Double ace, clearing off the map, minions doing all the work. Luckily, with the newly reduced cooldown or death timers, not too much time spent with nothing happening. Unlike what you sometimes see on Summoner's Rift, where you have both teams down for 80 seconds. Someone's asked the question, how in the world is Sona 8-1? It's because Sona's built like an AP carry and has been saved by Zillion 15 times. team's gone. We're gonna have a second Valmall kill here possibly. Valmall did not die this time. Going down. Seems very. Seems like no one really wanted to initiate that fight, and a very nice job using the Luger Zonia-like properties for Zillion to survive. Zillion does have an ult available still. We'll see where it gets dropped. And the ult is on Zillion, so that is going to resurrect him. Unfortunately, Alistar is now very low. Now it's the purple team does have their full tank line up, and no tanks available for the blue team. This is probably going to be another turret.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And they're also looking to take an inhibitor. So this may be the point where the game turns. It's another 30 seconds where Alistar comes up. Sona also drops, and the laser from the base takes out Skarner. So that actually about as good. And Nautilus almost hooks into the base and would have died from the laser as well.
Blue team's inhibitor has been
But
destroyed.
instead, purple team is able to grab the inhibitor, and they decide not to go for the Nexus turret just yet. And Zillion and Soraka having a bit of an AP mage battle there. Soraka is still getting the better hand in that particular fight, but Zillion has a lot shorter distance to go to heal back up.
Endless conflict.
So that's one game. This is game one of the best of 3 of the finals. Blue team having to regroup with one inhibitor down. Got to be careful not to lose the other turret. Because it's going to take some time before that inhibitor respawns. Purple team taking their sweet time, wanting to let minion waves build up, force blue team to split apart so that you can't have an effective defense. And now with the split, purple team's taking up another turret. Zillion having to use his ult. Crescendo misses. Maybe catches Soraka, but not catching the full team. And Skarner is going to be taking on the Nexus turret, while Alistar and Sona try to get rid of Soraka. Not going to be able to get there though, and doing a good job pulling them back. Zillion does have to, is trying to fight off Skarner, but the turret's already down to half health, and another minion wave coming in. Sona now dropped as well. Alistar trying to save around there, but there goes the Nexus turret. The Nexus is open. Zillion is the last man left standing. And with 2 sets of super minions pushing in, this looks like the first game will be over 45 minutes in. Game 1 complete. of the best of three. Game one going to Team Pox. Wonderful matchup, very close game. Can't imagine what we're going to see in the second game. I imagine it's going to be one heck of a battle.